Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Top 5 Wednesday. The topic for this week is favourite bromances. So obviously this is about guys who love each other very much. Of the 5 that I'm going to talk about in this video, 2 of them are actually biological brothers, and that is something that I wanted to avoid a little bit in this video because I think that the relationship between genetic brothers who love each other very much and the relationship between 2 guys who don't have that genetic link is actually something quite different. But the 2 sets of biological brothers that I have included in this video I just simply had to include because they are 2 of my favourite bromances. So the first one I want to talk to you about is Jon Snow and Samwell Tarly from Game of Thrones / A Song of Ice and Fire, and I just love how they're almost like chalk and cheese. So you've got Jon, who is the very brooding warrior kind of guy, and then you've got Sam, who is very clever and bookish and much more suited to a quiet life, and I just love their lovely friendship. I love how they pick each other up, I love how they bounce off each other, I love how their skills complement each other, and I really can't wait until their reunion. At least I really hope that their reunion happens at some point in this series. So yeah, Jon Snow and Samwell Tarly. The next one I want to talk to you about is Dean Winchester and Castiel from Supernatural, and I just love their friendship. There is something more there than the normal guardian angel and demon hunter relationship, friendship, whatever you want to call it, because it's just lovely. There are so many points in the series where particularly Castiel just looks at Dean and there's this beautiful tension between them, and there are so many points as well where Dean gets really choked up over Castiel, and there's just so much emotion and tension running between them, and it's just so lovely to watch, and they just have this incredible unbreakable bond. So yeah, Dean and Castiel. The next one I want to talk to you about is also from Game of Thrones / A Song of Ice and Fire, and that is Jaime and Tyrion Lannister. And they are biological brothers. There are lots of theories that they actually have different fathers, although that hasn't actually been properly confirmed yet. But I just love their relationship so much. I love how Jaime has not turned his back on Tyrion, despite the fact that Cersei has, and despite the fact that Jaime really loves Cersei. I feel that Jaime is really torn between his siblings because I think he honestly, genuinely loves and cares about them both equal amounts, perhaps in slightly different ways, but I really love his relationship with Tyrion. I love how much he obviously cares about his little brother, how much he wants to protect him, and I also love how Tyrion seems to almost look up to Jaime, I think, and he obviously looks to him for a lot of advice and for a lot of protection and stuff like that, and I just really love their relationship, and I kind of feel that it's almost like a very genuine friendship rather than 2 brothers. So yeah. The next one I want to talk to you about is a little bit of a weird one, but it's one that I very much picked up on my recent reread of Harry Potter, and that is Sirius Black and Crookshanks, particularly in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I just love their scenes where Sirius is in his animagus form and he's just wandering around the grounds of Hogwarts with Crookshanks, and I could just imagine all of the different conversations that they were having there. I just love how Crookshanks is drawn to Sirius. I actually recently read about a theory that Crookshanks belonged to the Potters and that's how he recognised Sirius. I don't know how much truth there is in that theory, but I know that is a fan theory that has been circulating for quite a few years now, but that's basically the origins of how the Crookshanks and Sirius bromance came about. But I just love their relationship so much. It is touched on again in Order of the Phoenix as well when they're in number 12 Grimmauld Place and Crookshanks is sitting on Sirius's lap. I just really love their relationship. They're so close. So yeah. And the last one I want to talk to you about is probably the ultimate bromance, and they are biological brothers, of course, and that is Fred and George Weasley. I mean, they are just inseparable. Of course they are. You can't have one without the other, which is why the ending of Harry Potter is even more heartbreaking than it ever needed to be. It really is. But I mean, you can't get a better bromance than Fred and George Weasley. Of course you can't. And that is it for this week's Top 5 Wednesday. What are some of your favourite bromances? Please let me know. I will leave all of my social media in the description down below. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye bye.